tell us all about what we are seeing around here.
I've been in Uganda 20 years. We run an organisation for children living with disabilities. So we work in 3 main sectors, getting as many children with disabilities into education to get the same chance as every other child.
Welcome to TJK One-on-Ones, ladies and gentlemen. We are deep in Uganda in Fort Portal with somebody who's done transformational work in this village, in this area. And as people who are concerned about transformation and turning communities into a jewel, working with communities that are in need but also that are so much empowered, they just need to work together with other people and partners. Today we are going to introduce you to Steve here. Steve, who has lived in this community for many years. Please introduce yourself, Steve, and tell us all about what we are seeing around here.
So my name is Steve Williams. I'm from Kyaninga Child Development Centre. I've been in Uganda 20 years. We run an organisation for children living with disabilities. So we work in 3 main sectors. Inclusive education, getting as many children with disabilities into education to get the same chance as every other child. Rehabilitation and therapy, so that's much children when they're very young to get the start, the health outcomes that they need. And now we're currently next door to our workshop where we're making wheelchairs from bamboo.
Why Kyaninga?
Kyaninga, I watched too many wildlife documentaries when I was young and came to see it for real for myself.
Yeah.
With disability, my son was born with disability, so my son was born with epilepsy and a developmental delay.
Yeah.
So after looking for help for him, we realised there was very little help. And we initially thought about starting a small sort of rehabilitation centre, but within 6 months we had over 300 children, families asking for help. So since then we now work with over 1,000 children a month.
Yes.
And have a team of over 80 professionals working with us.
How are you identifying the children that come to your center? Do they bring themselves? Do you go recruiting them? You have vans on going around the community? Tell us about how you find these children.
So it was a steep learning curve. So initially we had fixed centres, but then we realised that with the stigma around disability, we needed to get into the communities. So 80% of our work is done in the communities. So each day we have a group of specialists that go around to the community health centres.
Yes.
So they'll have speech therapists, occupational therapists, physiotherapists,
Yes.
nutritional specialists, epilepsy specialists, and then we train the health centres so that the children can stay with their families and visit their local health centre and get the help they need.
I first heard about Steve and his work through a friend, Chris Mwanguzi. Then we also ended up at Opportunity Collaboration in Dominican Republic last year, where we met face to face, and I promised him, I keep my promises, that I will come and visit. Today, ladies and gentlemen, what you have seen here has completely blown me away. The workshop of making wheelchairs out of bamboo trees, the kids who are attending the center and parents who are involved, those who have parents or who don't. We tend to think of disabilities in our communities as something people are shameful. They hide the children, they don't bring them out. Steve is leading example here. Faced the problem, could have just taken his son and go back to England and sit down and get all the support he wants, instead of just taking care of his own child only. he decided, let me expand it to other children in the community. You do more than Kyaninga. We just came from a place I would like you to describe and invite people to come and stay.
Okay.
The idea where you just showed me.
Uganda is one of the most beautiful countries in the world, and it has probably, without being biased, the best people in the world. So come to Uganda, come and stay at Kyaninga Lodge.
Yes.
It's stunning, full of beautiful crater lakes, beautiful mountains, and yeah, most of all beautiful people.
I am in the shed. I think I'm seeing somewhere where the swimming pool is about to be dug up. Tell me about your environmental protection here and climate change and what these trees do to this community.
So yeah, when we arrived, we just found that people were desperate for firewood, and there was very little firewood left. So we started a forest foundation with our co-founder Matthew Cooper. So we now work with around 1,500 farmers in the area, planting indigenous trees they can use, as long as they get replanted. Trees that improve the health of the soil, add nitrogen. Either could be used to build a house for the poles, build for a fence. So things that actually make money for the community, but are regeneration.
Visit our Just Giving page and donate today.